Now to Kochie's Budget Challenge. Every week, with the help of the team at Compare the Market, we're going to help average Aussies find better deals on their biggest bills and save them thousands of dollars and change their lives. Debra is a recently single mother of two dealing with the financial pressure of running a family budget on her own. Health issues have only added to that strain. Debra invited me into her home to see if we can find some savings. Deb, everyone's had a pretty tough 12 months financially with inflation and interest rates. You've had it tough for a whole lot of different reasons, haven't you, over the last year? Tell us about it.
It's been a big year, actually, yes. I started the year off with a separation from my partner. Then mid-year, I went into hospital. I had a few months in surgery. And then I ended the year off with a holiday with my sons.
Right.
And so always onwards and upwards.
So it's been a roller coaster.
Yes.
How tough has it been to balance the books?
It's getting tougher and tougher. I know the cost of living, but it really is a big difference.
Now, you're the Queen of Frugal.
A crown I love.
And Luke is your trusty assistant on that as well.
He has a little entrepreneurial spirit to him, yes.
Give us a few tips on what you do.
We do cans and bottles, and Luke saved up and purchased his own switch. And we have chickens,
right.
And Luke sells the eggs from the chickens, and I make a lot of egg food.
Right. So what about some of your goals that you set yourself?
We like to travel. As a family, we always have that goal to look forward to towards the end of the year, family holiday.
With your bills, are you in a habit of comparing them with other options?
I try to, yeah. When they come due, I take a quick look around before I pay them to see if I can find a better deal.
Right.
But hey, every little counts, and if you can find an even better deal, woohoo.
Deb, your tone sounds a bit challenging, so we are taking on the Queen of Frugal and a professional comparer.
You go for it.
All right, whoa. Let's see if we can add to that travel fund. Let's return to the Queen of Frugal, Debra. We've gone through our bills with the experts at Compare the Market to see if we can find better deals. Here's what we found. Okay, Debra, you are the Queen of Frugal and a professional comparer. You've set us a challenge. It is the moment of truth.
Bring it on.
You've done a great job. All up, going through all your big bills, you can see you've really focused on it. But having said that, we think we can tweak it a bit more. Now, I've got to say, these are just all thought starters. Let's start with the home loan. You don't have much more to pay off it.
Yay.
I know, it's great, about $4,000. Deb, I looked at the interest rate, over 9%. You should be paying about 6%. You should be ringing your bank and saying, why am I paying 9%? I can get 6% or a bit below from virtually anywhere else. Do me a deal. And once you ring your bank, Deb, you've got so many options. You can either go back and live in it, or you can sell it if you want to move into a bigger home with the two boys. Lots of decisions for you to make, but they're good decisions.
Thank you.
In terms of health insurance, you flagged you wanted to look at a policy, single parent policy, extras, and with them without orthodontics. Now,
yes.
Remember, if you drop orthodontics and then in the future you want it, you're going to have to go through the waiting list again. So keep that in the back of your mind. So if the kids' teeth start to look a little crooked, think, oh, we can put up with that for a year or whatever the waiting period is, and then maybe do it. But without the orthodontics, you could, by dropping it, save almost $300 a year. So that's a significant saving. If you do want orthodontics, then there are some pretty good options. So go to it. You're a professional comparer, so you've actually got a pretty good deal with orthodontics. Currently spend $766 a year on car insurance. A lot of options better than that out there. And because you don't drive far each year, you could be eligible for a low kilometre sort of discount on top of that as well. So you could reduce your premiums by about $72 by switching and moving to a drive less, pay less policy. So that's just a little thing you can tighten up. As an added bonus, you still get your 10% discount off your once a month grocery bill, which you do at the moment, don't you?
I do indeed, and I make the most of that.
How do you use it?
Well, I generally do one big shop a month.
All right, let's go to contents cover now. Your current policy includes accidental damage like spills, breakages, other mishaps. Comparing it with others available in the market could reduce your premium by another $72 if you switch to another supplier as well. So that's a bit extra. Taking accidental cover out could reduce the premium any further. So do you want accidental cover?
I need accidental cover.
Okay,
I've got boys. I'm a boy mum.
Okay, can understand that. So it is worth it. Finally, your energy bill. You actually save over $100 in bill credits with your current provider. However, you could save even more, $187 a year.
That's almost double.
Yeah, by another policy within the same provider. Every provider has to show you, there's a little panel in your bill, and it's in yours as well, that they offer a different policy that could be better for you at a cheaper rate.
I never knew.
Everyone overlooks it. And if you look at it, it's right there. We've got a better deal. So that's a pretty simple saving you can do right now.
I'm embarrassed.
No, don't be embarrassed.
My crown is slipping.
Oh, it's not. It's firmly wedged there, let me tell you. There are other plans around which will give you 18% off the current reference price as well, including $150 in bill credits as well. Just even in your own supplier, do it right now.
After the phone call to the bank.
Yep, exactly right. So when you add up the savings on the health insurance, the car, home and contents, and energy, it all adds up to an extra roughly $700, maybe a bit below, but around $700 in savings a year.
Wow.
That's $700 extra to go into the travel account.
I can make that go a long way.
I speak to so many families and so many people about their finances. Well done, Queen Debra.
Thank you. King Kochie.
Phew, Debra really is the Queen of Frugal, so I'm just glad we managed to find some extra savings for her.